Hey, what's up YouTube? So today's review is finally the Rockstar Pure Zero. Now this review, it's a little late, I apologize, kind of in the process of craziness right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I cannot find currently the Rockstar Mango, although I believe I'm getting help with that very soon. I should be receiving a can very soon of the Mango, but for now I got the blue. Also, this will be, unfortunately, the last time that you see this lovely sprawling desk edge that I use. It's kind of weird. It's not really the best place to video, I feel, because, I mean, I have a desk, and this is just a drawer of it. So, I think it's kind of funny that I've used this for so long. But this concludes the final video here. I'm going to be making videos in a much more permanent setting, in a more white area, a lot more traditional, and hopefully a lot more professional. So here lies the last view. So hope you enjoy. So yes, let's get into this review. And the reason why I say that this is the last, there's no choice that this is the last review here, is because I am no longer going to be in this location, this place that I'm currently living in, which is my girlfriend's place. So we're moving into a much better, a new place, I'll put it that way. So there we go. 180, 1 gram of sugar or carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar, 1 gram of erythritol, there you have it. Go to the side. Interesting note, it says 2013, but it's taken all the way to 2014 for it to finally release. Here we have a blue tab. Nice thunder coming through the can. Very cartoony, like blue Rockstar star. Blue ice. Yeah, it wasn't very clear about that, but yeah. Rockstar Pure Zero Blue Ice. That's what we're. Alright, let's crack it open. Alright, well, first off the bat, smells kind of like Ultra Blue from Monster. It's very, very similar. It's got more of perhaps a smell of wild berry instead, if you're familiar with Rockstar Zero Carb. It has the almost identical smell to that, as well as the yeah, that's really what it is. It is definitely the blue Zero Carb Rockstar. Also, it kind of smells like candy, so wild berry candy. So out comes a very electric blue that it's probably the best to describe it. It's very blue. I mean, it's very electric. Kind of looks like Jolly Rancher blue. Very candy syrup blue. Comes out really pretty, actually. It's in contrast with the blue star almost beautifully. It's really, really, really pretty, especially in person. I highly recommend you pouring this out and seeing for yourself what it looks like. It's it's really sick. It looks way cooler than camera, I assure you. So let's go ahead and take a sip finally. Wow, that's pretty good. That's amazing. That is really strong, but in a very watery way. It's almost like sparkling water, but you could definitely tell it's not water. It's definitely close to the sparkling water Rockstar that they just released, but it's just so much tartier. It's way more sour. It's got a much more sugary tart taste. It kind of reminds me of the Hugs that you buy, the little blue drinks that come in red, blue, with the little seal, the foil on the top. You poke a hole in one of those. The kids' drinks, you know, the little plastic barrels. Very, very sugary, very tart, tangy, very sweet though. It's a huge mixture of everything. These tend to taste a little different. It's tasting different, at least, than the other two Pure Zeros. It's just very, very sugary and candy-like tasting, but nothing like Bubbleberry or Super Sours. They're really, really. They got almost like a sugary lollipop. I say they because I'm assuming that the mango is going to taste the same. So from what I'm gathering, I am just assuming, but I have not tried the mango, I assure you. So you will see that review when available. I promise I haven't got a sneak peek taste of it. From the can, it's much more tangier, it's stronger, it's more concentrated, much it's definitely recommended you drink it from the can. It's much more potent, much sweeter, much tartier, the whole thing. It's really, really close to as if they just took a bunch of blue sweet tarts from Wonka and just diluted them into a Rockstar, basically. It's very, very Hug type of taste. It's very sweet tartish. Shark Tart might be pushing it perhaps a little bit, but I feel like because Shark Tarts are more sour, this really comes through as a very, very powerful blue, icy type, slushy type, huggy blue type liquid. I know it was a long list, but it's basically what it is. It doesn't taste like your typical soda or anything. It's just very straightforward. It's a lot like Ultra Blue. In many ways, if you've had Ultra Blue, then you've pretty much gotten close enough to this. I would say that this is probably the closest. That's the closest taste you're gonna get. Rockstar and Monster, even though they're neck and neck, they butt heads a lot. They have similar drinks. Definitely want to say that their Fruit Punch was their red, their Silver Ice was their white, and this is now their blue. Mango is kind of an oddball, so don't know where that's coming from, but I'm sure it's delicious. And yeah, and the more strange thing is that they didn't make this can white and that they're going to black. I guess they didn't want to confuse anybody. Not that it would have confused me, because the black ice would have been fine, or the silver ice rather would have been fine in a black can as well, or this would have been fine in a white can. I think they just totally screwed up their consistency. Rockstar has a tendency of doing that, so yeah, I guess that is what it is. Overall, I feel like this drink deserves a 9.5. It's absolutely delicious, packed with all kinds of just crazy tarty flavors. It's very sweet tart and very or Hug, and it's very close to like just a very like a crystal sparkling type of. It's very close to sparkling water, but it's much crisper. I think it cracks more. It's got more of a sizzle on your tongue. So highly recommend this drink. Just like of all mainstream drinks, they tend to, when they come out with something new, they usually know what they're doing. They're pretty good about it. So that just about is everything. I also like that there's 240 milligrams total per can. That's a very, very high amount. Same thing with the Blue Raspberry Rockstar, and amongst a couple of the others. Although I still feel like Blue Raspberry Rockstar, if you can acquire the taste for it, it really packs the best caffeine punch. It also settles my stomach, oddly enough. So that's a fun fact. I think it's made with because of the fact it's got black carrot juice and other stuff. So these Rockstars are quite delicious, and they have some strange health benefits to them, which, even though they say right in the back of the can, it's not meant for medicinal or any kind of diagnosis of diseases or anything, they tend to have a strange effect on energy drinkers, I think. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. So if you too have experienced any energy drink that has made you feel better when you were feeling sick, or maybe suppressed a cough or anything, let me know. I've always been very curious of what you guys feel when you have an energy drink. If it's no longer giving you energy, what else does it do for you? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I think that's just about everything. All I can say is it's very delicious and very sweet and tart, and smells really good. And I definitely recommend you try it. It's one of those really delicious blue drinks. Not too many of those around. There is plenty of blue drinks, just not as good. So I have to admit, it's got a very strange, sharp, sugary aftertaste at the end. Might leave your tongue feeling a little kind of like you just sucked on a lollipop or something, but it's otherwise very delicious. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you soon. And when I do, you will be looking at a whole new TPX experience, I assure you. There might be one temporary video that's not exactly the full new experience, but you'll know what I mean when I mention it to you. So yeah, upcoming review will not be the final location, I promise. So yeah, peace out, guys.